So you want to learn how to retexture a Roblox hat? Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool of you to want to know that. So anyways, in this video I'm going to teach you how you can do that by just showing you how to do it. You know, we're not going to be going over any advanced stuff today, just complete beginner's guide to learning how to do this. I might go over in more advanced techniques in the future, but I'm not too sure how this is gonna go. So first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to blender.org. I probably won't put this in the description just because it's so easy to type out. www.blender.org. You go there, and the first thing you should see is this big download button for the newest version. Go ahead and click that. It'll start downloading, and you can just follow all the on-screen instructions from there. So once you do that and install it and you open it, you should get something like this. Don't worry about all this other stuff for now, we're going to focus on navigating the viewport. So middle mouse button and moving your mouse around will orbit around wherever it's pointed at. You hold shift and middle mouse button and that'll pan the camera around. And you hold control and click down on the scroll wheel and move in or out, and that's the zoom pretty much. You can also just scroll in or out with the mouse wheel, but either way works. So anyways, we're going to focus on importing a hat into here, and that way we can start painting on it. So what we're going to do is go into Studio and get the hat from there. Alright, so once you've opened up a new base plate or terrain, whatever you want, you're going to want to get this code. I will most likely put this in the description so you can copy it. You're going to get it, copy it, and put it down here in this command bar. And now where it says asset ID, that's where we're going to want to put in our hat ID. So go to the catalog, find something, whatever you want. I found this really sweet hat. I really like it a lot. It's pretty cool. You should wear it. I'm being 100% serious with you. Like, you need to buy this hat right now. It's that good. So copy the ID. Go in the Studio. Paste it where it says asset ID. Press enter. And now it should be in our base plate. We're going to want to do one thing before we export it, and that is to go to its handle. Go to its position and type in 0, 0, 0, and that should just reset its place on the base. If we were to import it with the position not at 0, 0, 0, it would be offset in the Blender viewport. It would be very hard to find it, I guess. Well, not hard, just inconvenient. After you've done that, right-click the hat, export selection, and just save this anywhere you want it to. Just name it whatever you want, doesn't matter. Face, pink. Yes, there we go. Now you might get... That's fine, I still don't know why that happens, but... If it does, just do it again. Pink face, there we go. Save it, and no errors, we're good. So we're going to want to go back in the Blender, select the cube. That's when it's orange, that means it's selected. Press X or the delete key, and that should delete the cube. You can delete these as well. That's the camera, and that is a basic light. You don't need those. You can go to import, wavefront.obj, go to wherever you save your face, your hat I mean, and find the .obj file, not the MTL, you don't need that, and click import obj. And there it is, should be right in the center of your viewport. Now you're wondering, okay, where's the texture? There's no texture to it. That's because we're in solid mode, which only displays the mesh, that's it, no other features of it. You can go to material preview to get a better picture of how your mesh would look, or you can go back into solid mode and select here where it says color. You can change it from material to texture, and to get rid of the shading effect you can go to lighting and change it from studio to flat. And that should just show the pure texture, no other lighting, no shadows, just the texture, that's it. You can also go up here and deselect this to get rid of that grid. It might make it hard to know if you've selected the hat or not, but just keep that in mind. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go from object mode to texture paint mode. And if we click N and go to tool, we should be able to change what type of color our brush is, the size of it, the strength, all that stuff. Even the blending mode, if you know what that is. So I'm going to find a nice blue color, and I might just draw something here. There you go black. Draw something right there. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, once you've done something you're happy with, you're going to want to go up here to this corner. Your cursor should turn into a crosshair when you're in the right place. You're going to want to click and drag to the right. You're going to want to change this window from the 3D viewport to the image editor right here. And if you click this icon, you should be able to find your texture that you've painted. You can also paint on this too if you want, by changing it from view to paint. You can draw whatever you want on here. I don't know. There's that thing. Anyways, once you've done something you like, you can go to image and save as, and save it to wherever you want. You can name it whatever you want to. I'll call it that. Yeah, don't ask me about that. Save it, and there you go. That should be done. And now you can upload this texture as a decal and use that in game by going to create, go to decals, and select your texture that you've just made. Find where you saved it at and upload it. Where is it? You select it, upload it, and there you go. Should be uploaded. Now this, when it's done, you still won't be able to use this. You need to actually get the image texture. When you upload an image, it actually uploads two different things: a decal, which is what we have right now, and the image. Now the decal won't work as a texture. I don't know why. So the way you can find the correct texture is by actually not using Microsoft Edge like I am, and instead go to Chrome, go to the same page. Now you need to install a plugin in order to actually get the image decal, and that will actually allow you to see linked items down here, which will show you the image. Now you can get this tab by actually downloading a plugin called Roblox Plus, which will show you different things. So add a bunch of new features to your browser right here. Now in Chrome you can search Roblox Plus in the search bar, and it should be the first result. You download that from the Google Chrome store, install it to Google Chrome, and there you go. So once you get that, click your image. The type should change from decal to image, and right here, this one you can use. So this is your texture ID right here, this new one. Keep in mind the type. If it's image, you can use it. If it's decal, you can't. So give me a second while I go test this out in game. Alright, there's that glorious hat that everyone loves. What was I gonna do? We got the hat. We got the now the texture. The texture. We're gonna put the texture on. Let me get the texture. There it is, all nice and neat. We're gonna take that ID, make sure it is the image and not the decal, otherwise it won't work. Copy that, go to the head, paste that in, set ID, and there we go. That's what you wanted. That's what we're all here for, right? What am I doing? Alright, now that that's done, you can do whatever you want with the hat. I don't know, texture it again. This was just a really basic, bare bones tutorial. It really only covered like the absolute necessities of texture painting in Blender. I might try to do a more advanced tutorial in the future, but I'm not sure how well that's gonna go. If you feel like I missed anything, or if you have any questions, just DM me. I'm not even sure if I'll get that many in the first place, but if you have anything, let me know. Anyways, yeah, I hope this went out. Hope this worked out for you. It's my first time doing anything like this. I'm not really too great at talking to no one at all. So thank you for watching. If you did watch, yeah, that's about it. Bye. Goodbye. See you.